Divine kings and queens, I do my amazing, beautiful ones. So here's why the government wants to destroy the chosen ones. Why the government wants to destroy me? Because I'm speaking about the things that they have been doing to our peoples, to black kings, black queens, yo. I'm speaking about how they have been trying to get us stuck in America. How when they know that you're trying to move on, you're trying to leave this country, or you're trying to work on better things, you're trying to work on your life, you're trying to work on yourself, and you're trying to bring some new information, some fruitful information, some elevated information to our peoples. They want to destroy you. They don't want that to happen. They don't want you to tell the others what's going on. They don't want you to tell them about God, how they are gods. They don't want you to know that. They don't want you to tell them about that. So, all my story, divine kings and queens, they hate the fact that I'm exposing everything they've been doing to me. How they get me stuck into this family, how they get me stuck, they corner me into this relationship, how I found out about all those people around me are basically agents, they are working for the government. And a lot of you divine kings and queens, chosen ones, you find out that even the wife that you're sleeping with is an FBI agent, CIA agent. Just like the girl that, that they're trying to get me stuck with is an agent. She's part of all type of organization. So now, they don't want you to know that. And then they don't want you to find out how, about their tactics. So the fact that I'm exposing their tactics, they even blackmail me more, stop money from coming from me, stop opportunities from reaching me, do all type of crap. Look, man, my whole moves, every move that I make is monitored. My phone is hacked. All my phones are hacked. My laptop is hacked. My desktop is hacked. So, and everywhere I go, there's always some FBI agents, CIA agents, all type of agents they recruit, all type of gang members, all type of secret society members are watching everything that I'm doing. Why? Because they know who I am, yo. And they know why I'm here. And they know who you are too, my divine kings and queens. So why? Just one guy always by himself, just trying to enjoy life, while all these people trying to get me stuck in this country? Why they trying to get me stuck in this whole freaking society? Why they trying to get me stuck into this family, where I don't even want to be with this girl. I don't want to be around those people, but they do everything they could just so I could be and stuck there. Divine kings and queens, once you are speaking the truth and once you are exposing part of the government, I'm not saying all the government is bad, but then again, most of it has their own agenda where they know who you are, yo. They know y'all are gods and goddesses. They know that without y'all, this whole country will go down. They know that, yo. For my life, for example, right? They know that the things that I'm speaking about are truth. And how they do, they set up every black man, every black woman who are doing something great for their people, who are exposing the truth, who are exposing the things that the abuse, the manipulation, the injustice that society, the government officials have been putting us through. They do not want us to speak out. They will always trying to find a way to abuse us, to get us stuck, And one of the things that they use the most is our finances, stop jobs, stop us from working, stop us from doing things that can get us out of here. I don't care about this country, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to leave because they try to get rid of me so many times. They trying to kill my ass. So why would I care? When all these people know what's going on with my life, when the government know what's going on, when those government officials know what's going on with me, when they know who I am, okay, when they always know, yo. They always know. They always know everything that I'm doing, yo, okay? Every time, yo. So now think about this, yo. Think about this, yo. If all those people, right, If all those people know exactly who you are and what you're doing, right? Why in the world they trying to stop you for? You know, why? You know, when I'm always by myself, yo. You know, I'm always by myself. You see what I'm saying, yo? So look, here's another thing. There's always a helicopter watching my every move. You know, they're always trying to find out, you know, where I'm at, what I'm doing. But if they didn't know who I was, right? Why in the world, you know, would y'all trying to get me stuck here, trying to get me to trying to get me trying to get me to be part of this family where I don't even care about? Okay, so these people got certain families, certain agents that are working for them. The government does. They do. And just like myself, those people that I'm stuck with right now, these people are agents of the devil. These people are doing the work of the government. These people, their job is to block the pathway of a divine one, of a chosen ones, of God's people. That's their jobs. Watch, the helicopter gonna come again. See, every time, bro. Every time I'm recording a video, every time, you know, wherever I'm at, yo, they always come and bother me, bro. Because they know who I am, bro. Look at this. Every time, bro. Every time. So, divine kings and queens, if anything ever happened to me, bro, just know the government knows. You know what I'm saying? And you know, if you don't hear from me, what? Yo, this is some real crap. Bro, because these people are trying to get me stuck in this country, bro, when I'm trying to leave. Every time I'm trying to leave this country, bro, they make sure that something happen, right? They make sure, like, you know what I'm saying, they block my life. They send people after me. They send all type of agents to do all type of crap, trying to set me up. They send dudes trying to sell me drugs, trying to sell me cocaine, trying to sell me hard, trying to sell me soft, you know. You know, trying to get me caught up into all type of drug case, trying to get me caught up into all type of, like, you know, rape case, you know, just like the narc, Miss Perez, just like how she was trying to force me to have sex with her and her baby, trying to get me caught up. That's what happens to those leaders, man. This is why, man, our black leaders, man, that's why, like, many of them, like, they cannot really tell the truth because they all got set up, you know. They all got part into all type of sexual encounters, all type of shenanigan where they can't really speak. They can't really say much because they have them on videos, you know what I'm saying? They have them doing all type of activities with children. They have them doing all type of crap with other kids, with the kids who are like so, like, with minors and stuff, you know. So now, divine kings and queens, man, you gotta understand, yo. My whole life is being monitored, okay. Everything is hacked, okay. My phones are hacked, and these people try to get rid of me so many times, try to murder me. And every time I'm trying to leave the country, every time I'm trying to leave, they make sure something happens so I can get stuck. And then the family that I'm stuck with now, these people have been doing the work for the government, for police department, for government officials when it comes to spiritual work, magic and witchcraft and stuff like that. So those people are basically like are the top witches in the town, you know, to trying to get me stuck with. All right, so, you know, my life is so messed up, yo. Okay, this is a true story, yo. Okay, watch the videos, you know. And then for those of y'all who are readers out there, who are, like, you know, tarot readers or spiritualists, you know, find out yourself. Go get a reading or something, you know. Find out about my life, if I'm speaking the truth or not. And then you find out the truth. Yo, you see what I'm saying? So, like, think about this, right? Like, why? Like, why? If these people didn't know who I was, if these people didn't know, you know, a lot of things about myself, okay? So, you know, now, my whole goal, I'm just trying to leave this country, yo, you know. And every time I'm trying to leave, right, last time I was trying to leave, right, guess what happened? They set up that narc to have a baby by my friend to set me up with that baby, right? And then they have some certain things going on within my family, for me to lose everything, for people to come around, set me up, steal my money, hack my bank accounts, steal stuff from me, and do all this type of crap. And just know, just because that I'm exposing how black men like myself, I can only tell you about my own story, right? How, you know, the black man in America is not free. The gods in America